All right, we have Mitch today, then we'll have Coach. Fire away.
Mitch, what do you think the key is to play well against Kansas State?
I think it starts on defense. It's always been a defensive thing. If you can hold the team to less points, and that gives us an opportunity to outscore them. So I think it starts on the defensive end.
Hey, Mitch, you kind of I know like last year was a completely different team, completely different year, but you guys had a lot of success. This season, you have to be more patient. Have you had yourself or found yourself trying to maybe be more patient as you go through these kind of ups and downs?
Maybe a little bit, but I think this team has the capabilities of being as good as ever. I think that we need to lock in, and we need to understand that, hey, we've had a little bit of a mishap here over the month of January, and focus on taking it game by game here in February. And this team we can do it, and we just need to understand that we have the talent to do it. We just got to come together as a unit.
And what has Coach's message been so far?
I think it's been more of we can't change what's happened. We can only worry about what we're going to do, and that'll be determined starting with Kansas State.
Are you really taking this prison Mitch thing to another level? The gash on the arm, the shiner?
I mean, kind of wish I didn't get hit in the eye, but I mean, I'm good. So I mean, prison Mitch thing is fun and all, but got to worry about winning games right now.
Mitch, could you address the difficulty in changing, dealing with attitudes right now, getting your minds right, energy good, feeling positive. At the same time, everyone's dealing with the emotional stuff of being in lockdown. Your life away from the court isn't probably all that fun right now. What are the challenges sort of mixing all that together into one mix right now?
I would say that the guys on the team have done a pretty good job of understanding that, hey, we come to play basketball, and we take this as our getaway. Maybe get a little bit of a break from life, whether it be with the pandemic going on right now. Like you said, it is a little bit different than in years past. Get to see friends and family like you usually do, but can't use that as an excuse. We have to understand that this is what we've signed up for, and this is what we're here to do. And I think everybody on the team is locked in on the fact that we need to be better. We all are going to have good attitudes, and we're going to bring that attitude to the court.
What does it take to improve the team's perimeter defense effectiveness?
I think it starts with everybody understanding that if the other team scores, they're not just scoring on that one person; they're scoring on us as a unit. I would say it's a lot easier to defend when you don't feel like you're on an island. When you got a person to your right and to your left, ready to help on a drive, and maybe even if you do get beat, there's going to be people there to cover up for that mistake. And I think if we can understand that as a unit, then we can become better defenders.
Hey, Mitch, you're obviously one of the seniors on the team right now, and you guys have obviously had a little bit of a down stretch these last couple of weeks. As one of the seniors, what are you telling the younger guys as you head into February, and especially tomorrow against the big game in Kansas State?
I think the thing that I've been stressing to the other guys is, hey, this is something that's gone wrong. We got to worry about what we can do to fix it. We understand we messed up, and we've dropped a couple games over the last month, and we know that the only thing we can do is take it into Kansas State and respect our opponent, and understand that we need to lock in a scouting report to guard them as best as possible, so we can give ourselves the best chance to win.
And just to follow up to that, what have you seen from Kansas State so far?
I think they're a good team. I mean, the record might be a little bit on the shaky side, but they have great players. Mike McGurl, I've got to know him over summer camps here in Kansas. He's a great player, great leader. I think he does a great job with their team. Coach Weber is obviously a good coach, and I think that we need to understand that this team is a good team. And right now, we need to take it game by game, and this is our next game.
What's the difference in playing not to lose and playing to win?
I think playing with a little bit of an edge. As you're playing not to lose is not a fun way to play. You want to go out there and you want to play to win. You want to play to play to have that freedom and have that fun. I think we've kind of lacked a little bit of that here in the last couple of games, but if we can get that back, I think we'll be better off and hopefully win some more games.
Hey, Mitch, how big would just getting a couple in a row be? I mean, you build a little momentum, feel good. It's obviously been hard to come by in the last few weeks. Do you feel like that would be something that could kind of springboard you guys?
Yeah, I mean, winning games is always good for you. You lose a couple in a row, it's all gloom and doom. The sky's falling. All we can do is focus on the next couple of games, and if we can string a couple of those together, and then we get into a couple of the games with some of those big name teams, and we can handle our business there, and things will be better off.
I know your approach is next game, K-State's tomorrow, all that. Is it hard to balance that here and now approach versus the big picture? I mean, are you kind of thinking about both, or the team thinking about both, or is it 100% tomorrow?
I mean, like I've always said, I mean, you can't worry about what's going to happen 2 weeks from now. You got to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow.
Sure.
We got to go out today and have a great practice. We got to lock into that scouting report, and if we can handle our business against K-State, then that'll give us a better chance to handle our business against other teams in the future.
How surprised are you that this is where you guys are? And again, I know you've talked and stressed about you can't change the past, but you haven't really experienced anything quite like this, and you guys started so well. Is it mind-blowing for you especially, and maybe Marcus as well? I mean, hard to take, or how are you taking it?
Obviously, I think you guys know I take pride in Kansas, and I think everybody, and Marcus does. I think guys that have been here know what this means to so many people. I mean, obviously, Coach does as well. This means so much to so many people, and we know that it's up to us to change it. We need to do this for each other. We need to do this for the coaches, and we need to do this for our fans out there too. That was unacceptable how this last month went, and I think we all are on the same page moving forward that we need to defend. We need to come closer together and become a team.
Thanks.
I asked you about what you said what were the leaders on the team. So,
Your mic might be a little messed up.
Mm-hmm.
is that better for you, Mitch?
Mike's
A
not
little
working.
scratchy. A little scratchy.
Okay, is this better?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, sorry about that. But I
Oh,
asked
all
you
good.
about a month ago who you thought were the leaders on the team. You named yourself, Ochai, Marcus, and David. With the last 3 losses, have you seen anyone else step up and try to motivate the team that you guys can get out of this crunch?
I think like I said a month ago, the same guys. We got to continue to give more. We got to continue to give more as a unit. That means everybody. We got you guys from our walk-ons to the guys that play the majority of the minutes. Everybody's got to step up and lead and lead by example. And if we can take that next step forward and understand that tomorrow, if we get this win, that'll be a good step in the right direction, and we'll take it from there.
All right, thank you, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.